Today I am once again doing something different. I'm not shopping. Um, going to be running my Barbarian in 1.06, doing some ring finding, unblind. Oh, I need to actually reblind you. There's a list that I need to copy down. Wait, no. Well, yes, but... Yes, but... What a great way to end that sentence. Yes, but... Okay, let me get a pen. 1224, that's not right. Screenshot. Oh, it's not a screenshot. Okay. I do have to log in to Discord. Yeah. And look here. And then I'm just gonna search for like, put maggot. That should get me it. Okay. Now I'm writing. You cannot see. Tower Cellar. Cathedral. I hope you enjoy my voice. Stony Tomb. Maggot Lair. Ancient Tunnel. Claw Viper Temple. Arcane. I should have done this before I started. Arcane Sanctuary. I already know that one. That one's good. Arachnid Lair. Spider Cavern. Swampy Pit. Imagine going in the Swampy Pit on purpose. That's what we're about to do. Durance of Hate. Outer Steps. Plains of Despair. Okay, I guess I'm gonna actually start trying to clear the Plains of Despair. City of the Damned. Already know that one is good. And River of Flame, which I also already know is good, but still gonna count. Alright, now I'll exit Discord and unblind. I hope you enjoyed the darkness. Oof. Is this... It should be good. Same as yesterday. Like I didn't change the window size or anything. I just milled off. I can throw all of these away.
Good day.
I'll just check and make sure. I already know I don't like this. Make sure I'm not throwing away something I actually like. These were ones that I gambled from Geed. And I've now re-rolled my map. So... which is fine. The only thing that I would do with Cocoon Touch, I think at this point, would be gambling amulets, and I'm not level 92. I have a guy I can do that with in 1.0. Also, the amulets are not an item base that I need for the druid specifically, although they can be good for other characters. Especially like a paladin, and I guess the barbarian, both. Okay, I need town portals.
Good day.
Let's leave it over here. Okay, and then I need City of the Damned. And then we'll go look for the stairs up. Oh yeah, I don't just run past. I have to actually whirl through so that I can leech. Even though I don't like the possibility of dropping a blue ring here. Just the way that it is sometimes. Okay. There's birds on my porch. It was very windy last night. That's 3 monster types. Okay, then I can leave. Sustained winds of 20 miles per hour all night. So, pretty intense. Whoa. Conviction. Okay, souls. Yes. Okay. Okay. Doing the thing, I need them to do 2 full cycles. And then I'm going to be clearing different zones than I normally do and counting how many rings drop each of those zones. To see what is worth farming. If I specifically want rings, which is what I specifically want. So I looked through Amazon Basin website for Acts 1 through 4 to see which mobs spawn in all the different zones, and then wrote down a list of ones that I thought might have monsters that count as mages in higher density. Because they have to be a mage to drop a ring. See, I want that. Did are they already trying to do the thing again? Or is this guy just stuck? Okay, a couple of them are just stuck. And the gate was pretty crowded when I got down here, so I won't be surprised if I accidentally aggro a 5th one somewhere and mess up the next cycle. Oops. Oh, they're starting. Hello, Makuta. Brain hacks. I'm doing rings today. I'm going to be clearing various zones, some different zones than what I normally clear, to see and then like count how many rings dropped in that zone, and to see if those ones are worth farming, so that I have more than just Arcane Sanctuary, Act 4, and High Council. That's the idea. Since my goal here is to get, more rings per hour. Now, I don't know how long the Ritual Magic Find remains active, so it might be that if I try to clear too many zones, the Magic Find wears off. But we'll find out. I know in later versions it's 19 hours. I know in 1.0 it's only a few minutes. So I don't know what it is in 1.06. But it has never run out on me before doing the Arcane Sanctuary, High Council, Act 4 clears. So I think it's probably pretty long that I'll be able to clear most of the zones or all of them. So this is not going to be a full clear of hell. It is still selected areas. Also, I don't know... I'm going to Act 1 right now. I don't know if... Okay, I need that waypoint. What's it called? If they're going to be forced to drop rares here. Or if the Magic Find, if 2 rituals is enough to compel rares. So I'll find out. So I want the Black Marsh waypoint, apparently. Pike. And this is not one of the zones that I intend to clear, but I figure I might as well kill the monsters I'm running by to see if I get surprised by a mob that I didn't think would drop rings, dropping a ring. Like, I don't think Dark Stalkers will drop rings, but I don't know that. Also, it's, favorite pre-Lord of Destruction Diablo. It's not like there's many options here on YouTube for that. Lucky me. Although not entirely lucky, it's somewhat intentional. Rituals. Yes, I already did 2. I did 2 rituals, and I'm clearing zones that I don't normally clear, and counting how many rings drop in those zones. That's the idea here today, at least for now. I didn't even look at that glove. I hope it wasn't good. So Tower Cellar is one of the zones that I'm going to be looking at. didn't mean to click on those. Okay, the monster density here is really low. So this one's probably already off the list. Such scarce drops. Oh. Man, I want more drops simply because I want more rings, but I think it's mostly just because it's players 1. Like that's why the drops are so low. You know, if I was on players 5, it would be dropping a lot more. But yeah, I think I can pretty much already write off the tower cellar. Wow. Tombs. Tombs have skeletons. And skeletons don't drop rings. I don't think Stony Tomb is on my list to check. But Talrash's Tomb is not on my list. Because there were too many monsters in Talrash's Tomb that I was unsure about, that I thought probably can't drop rings. Also, they can be, like lots of backtracking. Nice. Okay, so yeah, I can go ahead and just cross off Tower Cellar. On my list. It's literally a notepad in front of me, so you're not going to see it. Next on the list is the Cathedral. So let's see if I even have the Inner Cloister waypoint. Did he teleport? Okay. Flayer Jungle, the Flayers are not mages, so they do not drop rings or jewelry. They don't have jewelry in their treasure class. Let's go ahead and check that. It would be good for boots and belts, but the real prize for me is rings. Flayer Jungle did not make the list. Great Marsh could, potentially. It's going to depend if I see... Yeah, Cathedral I think is off the list. Okay, let me go ahead and cross off the Cathedral. Because the Great Marsh, I don't know if like the drowned carcass mob type drops jewelry or not. Okay, so I'm looking for Stony Tomb. I might try the sewers as well to see if Burning Dead count as mages, since they do fire damage. Maybe they do. Because the issue isn't only density, it's that only certain types of monsters are even capable of dropping jewelry in the first place. So like, I think everything here cannot drop jewelry. And like, when I was doing the Arcane Sanctuary runs, the Hell Clans don't drop rings and amulets. It's only the ghosts and the Bloodlords. Stony Tomb. Okay. The ones here that I'm unsure about is dung beetles. Lance. Okay, there's a blue ring, and that was, I believe, a dung beetle. So that's a good start. The blue was from either a champion or a unique. Because Magic Find does not affect them. Okay, the Stony Tombs appears to be pretty small.
Impossible.
So I guess it kind of depends if these horror are mages. But it looks decent. Bill. Belt. Okay. Oh. So yeah, Flare Jungle is really good monster density, but bad for what I'm looking for. Okay,
It's locked.
it's fine. It can't drop what I want anyway.
Yes.
Hello.
Alright, so I'm not crossing that one off yet. In particular, I am happy to see that the Dung Beetle seemed capable of dropping a ring. Lance, 27 to 119. No good. Okay. Repair my weapon, please. Maggot lair. Okay, let's hit these guys. Because I want to know if this monster type can even drop rings at all. And I'll play for a while today, probably. Valley of Snakes. Okay. So I got the ancient tunnels there. That's on my list, but I'm not going to go in yet because I want to go in order down my list so I don't accidentally skip something. And I also picked the Claw Viper Temple to check because I don't know if Claw Vipers can drop rings or not. So that would be a good thing to check. Ants. Great Helm. Do I need? Nope. Checking if I need a potion. Okay. Far Oasis. So I'm just looking for the maggot layer here. Because I'm pretty sure the Bloodhawks don't count. And there's too many melee mobs. Yeah, Players 5 would help a lot. I really dislike lag, which comes with, that was from the maggot, which comes with self-multiplayer. And then even like, even if I do Players 5, I'll still want to know which zones are worth going to. So what I'm doing right now is still valid, even if I was going to switch to Players 5. Ah, they can. Interesting. What about these birds? Okay, let me write that down. Bloodhawks did drop rings. That might make some zones that I wasn't expecting viable again. Alright, there's the maggot layer. This one might have the issue of low density as well, and or backtracking. Also the issue of these beetle babies not being able to drop items and spawning in large numbers. But it's still worth checking out. I think the main issue here is I don't know if the insect swarms can drop jewelry or not. So if they can't, then I think density here is probably going to just be too low. Excuse me. Maybe even if they can. This is really bad density. Okay, let's clear some of this stuff out. 51 to 221. Greatly increased attack speed. It's missing one complete enhanced damage affix. Hit causes monster to flee is bad. "16 strength, 13 dex, 20 run walk." Okay, and then I'll put this like that. I'm gonna identify the rings as I go, but I'm gonna do them like in town. Kind of in little batches. I'm not gonna try to save up sets of 58 again. I'm just gonna do them as I go.
I can't.
I don't know, man. I just don't like the idea of monster flee. Okay. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't really matter, but occasionally there will be monsters running away, and that will be really annoying, I guess. I don't know. But it also just like it wasn't good enough otherwise in general for me.
Impossible.
Okay, I'm gonna cross Maggot Lair off when I'm done with it.
I can't.
Density too low. But Far Oasis might be okay.
I can't.
Which is a weird result for me. Or to me. A weird result in my opinion. Hello?
Impossible.
Get poked. Heck yeah. Kill every monster. Imagine skipping. Yeah, that's right. I mean, think about it. I'm poking an insect swarm with a stick. Of course it's not going to work well.
I can't.
Oops.
Impossible. I can't. Impossible.
Oh no, I want Martel de Fer. Okay. So I'll go ahead and do...
Greetings.
finish the... Far Oasis. That's what I was trying to say. Or at least the upstairs part where I haven't been much. And then I think Far Oasis gets added to the list. Let me go ahead and write that down. Write that down, write that down. Stony Tomb is staying in for now. Maggot Lair is gone. Far Oasis is in for now. Okay, and then the next one for me to look is the Ancient Tunnel. Also to pay attention if these birds can drop the ring or not. But I think not. Okay. Again, I'm killing those guys, the zombie guys, because I don't know. I might try the Palace Cellars. My concern is density and also difficulty of mobility. Okay, I know the infidels are not it. Wait, the multi-shot he had. Then density in ancient tunnels is usually pretty good. But I think if these, I guess it seems like these plague bearers are not mages. They don't drop jewelry. So ancient tunnels is probably out. Okay, and then I wanted to try the Claw Viper Temple. So let me go ahead and cross off Ancient Tunnel. I can look in Palace Cellars. I mean, I guess might as well. It's not like, you know, if I'm already basically wasting time, it's not like it's bad to go check. Maybe I'll be surprised by the monster density or the ease of travel. So here I don't know both the Claw Viper
Impossible.
and these embalmed, if they count as mages or not, or if they can drop jewelry. Blade, that's promising. I think that's usually a mage type. Oops. Potentially lots of backtracking here.
I can't. Impossible.
Mm. And this is, I don't like, I have the text files, so if I knew what I was looking at, I could just like open them in Excel and see if if a particular zone is worth going to, but I don't really know what I'm looking at. So it's, I think, faster for me to just try to clear zones than to try to figure out what it is that those text files are telling me.
I can't.
Evergreen, the One Ring. Well, actually, this is the other ring. The One Ring is the 1.07 one. Great Helm. War Sword, Battle Sword. Okay. Certainly this map has lots of backtracking, which is not ideal. But the density is pretty not terrible. Pretty not terrible, that's right. But it seems like they can't really drop rings.
I can't.
Templar coat. Interesting. I might try, since I'm getting less results than I was hoping for, I might go ahead and look at the Tal Rasha's tombs.
Good morning.
No, don't identify. Because I want to identify while I'm looking at it. It's more fun. Okay,
Not here.
not here. Storm mask. Okay.
Good day.
5-7. Okay. What was next on my list? I'm gonna cross off the Claw Viper Temple. So I got 0 rings. Okay, I can try the Palace Cellar. This isn't the cellar. Evergreen goes blue. Okay, those are bad monster types. It's this bad mobility that's gonna make me dislike it here. Frustrating to navigate. I know blunderbores don't count. Kite shield.
I can. Impossible.
It is a lot of mages, though.
I can. Impossible.
Oh, that's what's supposed to be on left mouse button. That's right. Wrong button. Now, I don't know if these archers count. Actually, I don't know if most things count, really. Like the Doom Ape. Well, not much jewelry, but seemingly decent density. It's just really not ideal to navigate. Yeah, like Arcane Sanctuary, you just run in straight line. For the most part. Okay, the archers do count. Because if they can drop a staff, then they can drop a jewelry. Mask. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Hey, Arcane Sanctuary. I already know this one. Oops. It's the second unique Speedum. Which one did I add? Far Oasis. And which one did I not cross out? Stony Tomb. Interesting. Ugh. It sounds like he's trying not to throw up. That one.
Impossible.
Belts.
Impossible.
Yeah, I think also if I was going to do players 5, I would want to make a new barbarian and use Bone Snap instead of a lance for the crushing blow.
Impossible.
Since their health pool is much bigger, I don't think I would be killing everything in one hit. And so the 40% crushing blow would be really good. Unless I do the one where I teleport through on players 5 and spawn all the monsters, and then leave with everyone and run through with only the barbarian on players 1, So they drop at players 5, but they have health of players 1. I didn't see y'all over here. Because that's a thing. At least that's a thing in 1.08. Three resists, but they're all low, medium. Low stats. Gauntlet. What's up, coasters?
I can't.
I guess it could be worth checking Claw Viper Temple again. But it is pretty far from the waypoint. I don't know.
Impossible.
Excellent
I can't
pathing.
carry anymore.
Okay. Increased attack speed. 3 bone spears. Fastest cast speed, 2 paladin skills. 3 zeal, 2 charge. Huh? You liked it? The staff mods are not synergistic with casting. Oh, it does have attack speed. So the attack speed could be good. There's no mana after each kill, but attack speed and cast speed on the same weapon is good for a lightning sorceress because chain lightning and lightning use attack frames instead of casting frames. Yeah, no blessed hammers, no concentrations. Amuletas. Huh. Battle hammers. It's funny, I realized the other day in 1.07 the battle hammer has higher maximum damage than the legendary mallet, but lower minimum damage. The legendary mallet does better average damage, but still kind of silly how the elite weapons got shortchanged in 1.07.
Hello.
Blessings to you.
Good evening.
I would like some identify scrolls, please. What's next? Arachnid Lair. Not very good density. Yeah. Well, a lot of this is just like I don't know the map, so there is a lot of running around and doing zones that turns out are no good. I think I was getting like 6 rings per hour doing just my standard Act 4 zones and Arcane and Council. Something like that. Or it might have been a little higher. Is this a monster? No. Okay, what's next? Spider Cavern. Let's try... You know what, that's going to be really small, so if it's not immediately next to the waypoint, then it's probably no good. Swampy Pit. Yeah, 3 rings in an hour is worse than gambling. So that's pretty bad. But I already knew it would be like that when I'm testing things out and searching maps. Is the Swampy Pit even in the Great Marsh? I think it is. So the Swampy Pit is in the Flayer Jungle? Why am I in the Great Marsh? Oh. Alright. Well, I have the Flayer Jungle waypoint, so I'll just go there. And I'll buy some more identify scrolls.
Yes.
Maybe I'm lucky and it's right here. Is that even luck, or is it just always right there? It's probably just always right there. Amazing. Good thing I just ran around like an idiot in the Great Marsh. Okay. Oh yeah, it's because I don't know if the undead Stygian dolls can drop jewelry or not. I'm pretty sure these guys can. The Fiend. And I know ghosts and gloams both spawn in here. Or at least I think I know that. So if these Stygian dolls can drop jewelry, then I think this will be a good zone. It's very compact. Decent density. Yeah, they don't really, their little explosion doesn't really hurt me. Thankfully. Greaves. Yeah, this zone kind of depends on, can undead dolls drop what I'm looking for? Because I think the drowned carcass does not. I've killed a lot of that monster type so far today, and none of them have dropped any jewelry. Or anything else that made me think they might be a mage. I won't cross this one off yet, even if they don't drop anything. Because the entire Arcane Sanctuary only dropped me like 2. Is this a maze level? I didn't even know there was a maze here. How many years has it been since I went in the Swampy Pit? More than one.
I can't.
Well, D2R made it area level 85, so that changed things. 102 gold find. Lightning and cold resist. Life, there's no run walk. The gold find was not amazing. Fast, yeah, that's no good. 7 mana steel, 41 fire resists. Might as well just be blue. Okay, now here I'm doing the council, and then I'm going down, and I'm... Ooh. I know y'all are mages, obviously. I'm going to go down into the Darians of Hate. What was that? There was Mage Plate. Oh. Yeah, I guess. Oh, someone has Holy Freeze. There he is. War boots. Okay. This is actually a really low density. Hello? Where are the monsters? And how much stone skin? Yeah. Alright, well at least I'm leeching from you. I run faster than you. Some zones had decent so far. The Act 4 zones in particular usually have pretty okay. Yeah, they can't drop what I'm looking for. But yeah, I think the Darians of Hate might get crossed off simply because of low density. Ancient Tunnels has decent density, but wrong mob types. The Swampy Pit wasn't terrible. It wasn't, like, good, but... especially with it so close to the waypoint, it could be worth trying to go back again. But I might avoid level 3, especially if it's always only flayers and the shamans, simply because it's a maze. So just do levels 1 and 2. Naga. Okay, where are these guys hitting me from? But yeah, I can cross the Durance of Hate off the list. So I'll go ahead and do that. Spider Cavern gone. Arachnid Lair. I think I didn't like the density there. I'll leave it for now. Durance of Hate gone. Ring. Durance of Hate level 3 might be worth it if the waypoint were close, but the unique mobs not being affected by Magic Find really kind of hurts it. Okay. And now Outer Steps.
What do you need?
Which I hadn't been doing previously, but I'll try it now. Oh yeah, that's no good. Nope. 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 No.
What do you need?
Diablo 4 expansion. I didn't even know there was a Diablo 4 expansion. Any, oops, I bought the wrong thing. Okay, Outer Steps. So the only thing that I've potentially added, Stony Tomb, Far Oasis, Arachnid Lair, and then I was gonna try the Claw Viper Temple one more time before completely discounting it. Okay, I'm pretty sure these Doom Fighters cannot drop jewelry, but these other guys can. So I think if I had Doom Fighters and whatever the Cliff Leaper guys are called, then I wouldn't want to do this zone. But all of the other guys can drop jewelry. The Corpulent, the Flesh Spawner, the Doom Caster, or whatever they're called. It's nice and wide open, and it's sunshiny, I can see. So this will probably be a, if 2 out of 3 mobs spawn okay, then I'll clear this zone type thing. Oops. It's a dead end. Okay, those can't drop items. Wait, these can drop rings? That is news to me. Okay, outer steps is 100% in. Wild. Not only they drop rings, I just got 2 in a row. Alright. Thank you for watching. Science is almost completed. And then I'll just go to like either regular runs or leveling my Amazon. Ring. Yeah, so Act 4 probably definitely better than everything else. Better density, better, more mages. Better, more mages, yep. Better grammar. Okay. 3 rings. Whoa. Okay. Plains of Despair with the invisible monsters that I hate chasing around. But now I know the Doom Fighters can drop rings. That makes this one much less undesirable. So I wonder how many of these guys are dying over the void. Visible movement in my experience bar when I killed Azul. So Outer Steps, Plains of Despair, both added to my rotation. Because I did not know that those melee Doom Knights can drop jewelry. War Scepter.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay. Ring. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. City of the Damned. Man, now I don't like this place. It's so dark. Outer Steps and the Plains of Despair are so much brighter. River of Flame, too. Oh well. Amulet. Alright, now the River of Flame.
Hello.
The River of Flamingos. Apparently I get hit a lot. $18 dexterity. Okay. So I have 8 rings. Right. Sorry, Hadriel, I'm going the other way. Oh yeah, and then I don't clear this zone if it has blood maggots. And I think that will stay true. Because I can actually die here. I don't leech enough from the maggot babies. And so they can overwhelm me. It's a nice, so far, this is a good River of Flame, it's very linear. But I think if I were going to I guess once I figure out which all zones for sure I want to be clearing, I'll probably try to roll maps where they're close or relatively close to waypoints. To get the least amount of backtracking possible. Or close to. Or, I might make a new guy go Mace Mastery and do players 5 runs. Was there? Oh, it's this shrine. And then, let's see, he would need possibly Iron Skin and Shout, as well as Battle Orders.
Impossible.
Alright, so that's the run. Identify my stuff now.
What do you need?
8 rings. Let's see, casting speed, 10 magic find, 18 lightning resist, 21 life, poison length reduction. Casting speed, 6 life steal, 69 attack rating, 37 mana. I'm keeping this one. I don't think I'll keep this one. And I'm taking a screenshot of each one so that I have a screenshot of every rare ring I've ever had. Or close to. Campbell, can you show me?
Greetings.
No. And we'll keep this guy. Raven Whirl. Not great, but for level 15, not terrible. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, let's go repair my stuff by identify tomes and let's see, write down on a new page the zones that I intend to clear and then see how long it takes to do so. Now that the map is revealed. Stony Tomb. Far Oasis. I'm gonna try the Claw Viper Temple again. Arcane Sanctuary. I'm not gonna do the Palace Cellar because I don't like how difficult it is to navigate. I'll do Swampy Pit 1 and 2. And then I'll do Council. Then I'll do the Outer Steps. The Plains of Despair. The City of the Damned. And the River of Flame. And then see how long it takes and how many rings I get. Trade. All right. I'm at 142. City of the Damned. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go this way. have the lightning boys. And we have a unique monster. Oops. How many of y'all are gonna come over here? Okay. The wrong number. Oh, that's the wrong button. Well, it's the right button, but wrong target. Come over here, boys. Okay. Alright, looks like there's 4 of you now. So I think we're good here. There they go. Oh, hey, there's a 5th one who came to join us. How nice of him. After all that time with only 4. Y'all gonna do anything? There we go. Do the thing. Why do they think there's 5 of them? Ay, ay, ay.
Hail to you, champion.
These are the weakest health potions I've ever seen. Okay, why do you still think there's 5 of you? Hello, who's the 5th one? Okay, if there is a 5th one, you need to come over here so I can kill you, please. $11 so far to try to get the rituals.
Greetings.
Not the best result. lucky. How many of you are there here? 4. Okay. Hello? Alright, finally. "15 minutes." Okay, Stony Tombs. Stony Tombs. It's pretty far away. I don't know if this type of skeleton horror can drop jewelry or not. Okay, let's get the hat. Back here, thank you. Heavy bracers. What was that other thing? Empty room. Yeah, I think maybe it's kind of like 50-50 whether it's worth coming out here to the Stony Tomb. Depends on if the horror, these skeletons can drop jewelry or not. And I won't know until I've cleared this zone a few times. Okay, Far Oasis. Okay, these birds I don't know about. Again, it's really low density. So it might just be like Arcane Sanctuary in Act 4 is what I end up doing. Which will still be 2 more zones than what I used to do. Because previously I wasn't doing the Outer Steppes or Plains of Despair. Yeah, and then a lot of these are fake monsters because they were spawned by that nest. So they don't even give me a chance to drop an item. So maybe the Far Oasis is no longer worth considering. I came back here because these little black raptors, yeah, one of them dropped the ring, which surprised me. But I think with so many of them being fake and the low density, that I'll stay out of here. Alright. So then I'll try the Claw Viper Temple again. It's too bad these guys don't drop, or don't seem to drop jewelry, because they have really good density. At least relatively speaking. Stiletto. See, that's what gets me, is Stiletto seems like a mage drop. So I don't know. I guess if I keep coming to the Claw Viper Temple, I'll just kill the zombies on the way and see if I ever get a jewelry drop. Grim Shield feels like it should be a mage drop. Which I think Embalmed and the ones like them, I'm pretty sure they are mages for the drop table. Like I have my memory says that I have seen them drop jewelry before, but that doesn't mean it's true. Okay, next is Arcane Sanctuary.
Good day.
Boot, a blue ring. So that was from the unique Goat Man. Unless there was another unique in there as well. Are there any... Nope. Looking for super healing potions. Okay, that one died over the void. Unlucky. Hmm.
Impossible.
Amulet.
Impossible. ask and learn.
Ring. Rune bow. Hello? Amulet.
How may I help you?
Alright, next is Swampy Pits levels 1 and 2. And I'm checking to see what I really want to know is if the undead dolls can drop jewelry. Ah, ghosts. Not very many ghosts, but still ghosts. Okay. Next is the council. And then Act 4. And then I'll check how long that was. And then, what's it called? Whoops. I think I might try doing some of the Sony tombs just to see what the density is like and what kinds of stuff they drop. Crown.
Hail to you, champion.
Gamble.
Hail to you, champion.
Prepare the weapon. And off we go. Clearing most of Act 4.
Can't carry anymore.
Greetings.
2 paladin, 2 vigor. Let's see. I need some town portals. I need some identifies. Okay, Plains of Despair. Ring. Ring. Okay. Step there. Round. Okay, I just don't want these to be killed by Isual. Because if they die from Isual dying, then they don't give me Magic Find. Or they don't use Magic Find. See that full plate mail? It was white. No good. Okay. Run down this way, and then the City of the Damned. Okay. Okay. 5 rings so far, with 2 zones left. Or possibly 1 zone left if it's blood maggots in the River of Flame. Because then I don't clear it. Martel. Yeah, I think the Far Oasis is out again. Let's see, where else? I'm gonna try Claw Viper Temple maybe one more time, but maybe not. think it's probably better to just try to focus on getting a good map for Act 4. Because that's where the highest density is. Superior Lance. Ah. Ring. Okay, now for the River of Flame. Enhanced damage, but not enough. Also not enough. And I'm at 6 rings. Got any jewelries for me?
Hail to you, champion.
No. I don't actually want gloves. Any blood maggots? No. Okay. That's 7. didn't mean to touch that. Oh. And I don't need to go down there. That's the smith. What are your plans for the One Ring? The Wind Druid will be using it. Wind meaning hurricane and not tornado. So hurricane only. In 1.14.
What do you need?
Okay. Alright, so that was 7 rings in 55 minutes. It's about 8 minutes per ring. And that was with really bad, what's it called? It took 12 or almost 15 minutes to start the ritual, and then I can probably completely skip Far Oasis, Stony Tomb, and Claw Viper Temple at this point, I think. Which would cut out a big chunk of time. I am going to go ahead and check, just because, the Tal Rasha's tombs, and see what happens here. Maybe they have good density of mages. Probably not. Okay. And maybe these red guys count as mages. Again, probably not. But if they do, then almost certainly Tal Rasha's tomb would be worth it. Because the density here would be similar or better than Act 4. The Wind Druid will have a hurricane that does like 3,500 damage per tick, and then just teleport around and let stuff die. In theory. I had a chatter in the other day who said that it actually does work. They've done it in 1.13 with great success. Even farming zones other than Ancient Tunnel and Maggot Lair, which is where they have the bad cold resists. Let's see, Gothic Bow,
I can't carry.
Bone Helm. Lots of mages, seemingly, but so far, no rings. gauntlets. No. No damage. I found out yesterday that the bows have a maximum of 20% increased attack speed, which is not ideal. Yeah, it kind of comes down to our embalmed, able to drop jewelry, and then burning dead. Possible, yes. As strong, not quite. The difference here is not going to be very big. I'm going to be using a few items that cannot exist in 1.14, and they probably make like a 5% difference in the power of the build. That might be a slight underselling. Have you seen my Wurt's leg, for example? Oh, wrong version. I'd have to pull up a screenshot. I have a +3 elemental skills, 3 open socket Wurt's leg, which can have 3 facets in it. So better than for pre-buffing Hurricane than like Hoto or 6-facet weapon. The math changes a lot if you allow Ani and Torch, which I don't have and won't have.
I am overburdened.
Let's go this way. Like, if you have an Eyeless and Torch, then the Wurt's leg is no longer a good option. It's just better to use 6 facets for your pre-buff. Yeah, so kind of 50-50. Like, I want the Druid because I want a build that can farm just by like super casual play. And then since I want him to be as good as he can. Like, have items that shouldn't exist be completely busted. The main thing is like the mana after each kill ring that he can get from 1.07 would mean he doesn't have to use like caster boots or something, because you can get mana after each kill in caster boots, not as much, but you know, because I can get up to 37. You wouldn't have to use like Phoenix to regenerate your mana. So it's kind of more of an excuse to have a reason to get these really powerful items, I guess. But also, I just really want to play that Druid someday. Okay, I think, considering I've done this whole zone and got 0 rings, I think Talrash's Tomb is probably not worth it. And then just in general, like, if I got the ring from here with 30 or more magic find and 10 casting speed, that's going to be better than, like, basically anything you can get in 1.14. So it's like Nagel ring with cast speed. But a lot of the other stuff is... oh yeah, and then the other thing that can only exist, or the main other thing I guess, is the pelt that I'm shopping for the +6 Hurricane. And that, I mean, ultimately that's just because I can. Does it make it stronger? Yes. Is it best in slot? Probably. Is it needed? No. You can use just like a 320 2-socket circlet, or really you could probably use Shaco. Yeah, I think Talrush's Tomb is not the answer. I'll identify my rings. And then I think I might stop here once I identify my rings for the day and work on other stuff. Because I don't know if I'll do this today, but I want to get started back on posting regular videos and not just streams, like 1.0 gameplay and stuff. Because that's where I get subscribers. I don't get subscribers from streams. I get more done in a stream because it's longer. But okay, let me try gambling. Get rid of some of this gold.
Hi there. Good day.
Faster run walk. Technically tri-res. But low results.
Hi there. What you need? Welcome to the desert rain. Greetings. Good day.
107 gold find, 19 strength. Okay. Adds 2 minus 1 damage, is how that reads. I always think that's funny. Death Circle. Casting speed. Life steal, lightning resists. No. I mean, I guess, like, to use in Act 1, it's like Cathan's Ring with, or I guess by the time you're level 18, Act 2, Cathan's Ring with lightning and fire resists, but I don't think I need to hold on to this. Watch it be better than stuff that I already have. No. I'm not certain, but I think 18 magic find I think is 1 Apex. Yeah. Okay, that was almost 3 hours, that's enough. I made a new mule, SOJ with 6 Js, to clear out my stash for this guy. Got rid of all of his sapphires and other stuff. Sapphires and SOJ. Rings that are probably worse than the one I just got rid of. This one's okay. Cast speed, 15 magic find, 20 mana. Yeah, ring, 14 or 15 all res. Yeah, no, I probably shouldn't keep this. Alright, so that's it for streaming for today. Almost certainly I'll do some tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 30th. Yeah. Thank you for watching.